I'm just staring there, looking at myself making this face. I'm like, wait, when do I stop making the face? Hello and welcome to another episode of Downright Fierce Gaming. My name is Josh Asensio. With me is
Tristan Haynes
and
Kyle Lafayette Tomlinson
and
Leo Placencia.
We have four people and a brand new camera, which actually it doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. I like it. I don't like the white balance. Like, we look very orange, which is, that's all right, but
I hear it's the in vogue thing.
I'm actually part Cheeto.
you are?
Yeah.
So many jokes. But, yeah, so there's a lot of new things. We might be a little bit thrown off, too, because the camera has a delay, because basically I had to use a mini HDMI to a game capture card to the PC, and it's really complicated, so...
I'm sure it'll work the whole time.
The whole time? You think so? Well, we have a pretty good track record with technology working. Mm-hmm. So let's try to jump over the first hurdle. I forgot how to do this. We just talked about it like 5 seconds ago.
Hit the button and wait 2 seconds.
I hit... No, we have to react to it first, and then I hit the button when I think it's the right time.
So we make noise, and then 2 seconds later you hit the button.
Okay, yeah. All right, guys. So let's start with... I'm so scared! No, I got this.
And
Oh, god damn it! God damn it! Shit balls! I knew that was gonna fucking happen. For our audio listeners, the camera went out. Son of a bitch. Alright, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Are we good?
This clearly proves that audio is the top platform.
2 minutes in.
We're back in.
Fucking 2 minutes into this fucking thing. God damn it. Okay.
Nothing's going wrong.
You know what? Let's just do Fierce News. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fierce News! It worked! You saw that? It worked!
Oh, that was good.
We did it! Okay. So, Fierce News is brought to you by Pomade and Tonic. The first thing is we're getting a new Burnout game. Kinda. Actually, not really at all. He announced that Burnout Paradise Remastered Edition is coming out for the PS4, Xbox One, and eventually the PC, which is pretty cool. Also, I realized, Kyle, you look so short. You look so tiny.
No, you're just tall.
yeah.
That's all you.
No.
No.
You're 5'10"?
Yeah.
I'm 2 inches taller than you.
Yep.
Here, I'm an entire foot.
Yeah.
There's an entire foot long in between us right now.
The camera adds 6 inches.
Oh, that explains so much. Because of penis.
Yes. Yeah, it's another dick joke.
So the remaster will include all 8 pieces of DLC. The PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X players can look forward to 60 frames per second and 4K resolution.
Did you say what they're doing? I think you just said we're sort of getting a new Burnout game, but didn't actually name it.
No, I did. I said Burnout Paradise Remastered. Didn't I? Did I not?
I don't think so.
Did I just start...
I honestly tune
Did I black out?
I tune in and out while you're talking,
Did I?
so...
Oh, Josh, I think you might have
Are we live?
Are you having a stroke right now?
Where are we?
Do you smell burnt toast?
Can you feel your left side?
What?
I can feel his left side.
Oh, okay, that's good.
First News is brought to you by Pomade and Tonic. I don't fucking know, dude. I just today my brain is not working.
Take 2.
Alright.
So we're getting a new Burnout game. Well, kinda. EA has announced Burnout Paradise Remastered Edition. I did say that. I remember that sentence. I remember saying that sentence because then I was saying the PS4, Xbox One, and eventually PC version. I absolutely said that.
I'm almost certain you just said super mastered instead of remastered.
I did what? What? I didn't say super.
What's the name of the game?
That's exactly
It's Burnout Paradise. I said that.
What?
What?
So since it's remastered, it means they're just updating
They're just,
the graphics,
yeah, it's
right?
just,
It's
that's
still
all
the
it is.
exact same engine.
Yeah, they're not doing a Shadow of the Colossus on it.
Boo.
It is.
Slapping a new set of tires on it? Yeah.
It is racing to stores March 16th.
No, trying too hard.
No, I'm standing by that.
Trying too hard.
No, that's the
joke burned
footing.
out, man.
That's the. That was actually good. So it's coming out on consoles with the PC release coming soon. So I don't really care about this. I played like about an hour worth of Paradise. Didn't like it. My game was Burnout 3 and Revenge. Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys have played it recently. It holds up. It absolutely holds up. Like, even the graphics and everything. Yeah. I mean, most racing games is really easy to have the high graphics just because it's just the track and the car. But, yeah. What do you guys think?
I like Burnout.
Would
That
you
was my
take
favorite racing game.
Paradise or Revenge?
Yeah, I didn't mind Paradise.
But which if you could pick one?
Paradise, because we're getting it.
Okay.
Ah.
Leo.
Burnout's never been my racing game. Sorry to disappoint. If we're gonna go with a racing game, I'd probably go back to the 64 with that Donkey Kong Racing with all the characters.
Oh, Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
Diddy
Diddy
Kong
Kong
Race. That one actually holds up too. For some reason, it's weird. What about you, Kyle?
I'd take a standalone of the crashing game. I'd never played the racing part or anything else of Burnout
You
ever.
should try the golf game that Criterion put out. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
It's basically Crash mode, but golf. Like you hit a golf ball until I think they literally have a china shop in there.
That sounds
it just kind of
great.
bounces around and stuff. And
Yeah, no, that's exactly my shit.
And then Daniel Radcliffe says, "I played so much Paradise, but 3 and 4 were better." Absolutely. Wait, 4 wasn't 4. 4 was Paradise. No, 4 was
I thought Burnout 3 was Takedown.
Takedown,
And then
Burnout 4
Revenge.
Revenge,
Yeah.
and then 5 was Paradise. Okay, I think you're right. Yeah. So, yeah, and then actually, my fiance has a really good point. Revenge, just for the soundtrack. I still have a bunch of those songs. I went online and I looked up the soundtrack to Revenge, and I just downloaded a bunch of those songs. Like they have a Motion City soundtrack. They had, that's the only one I remember. MSI. They have this really awesome remix of something. Don't make me wanna go like a bad girl. Straight to video. Which is the next line in that song.
You should be a professional singer or something with
I
your
should
voice.
encourage people to sing more often.
You should use your voice to make money.
That's true.
Do a podcast for it.
You know what? I'm going to start my own podcast. It's going to.
All Josh, all the time, all singing.
Pastacast.
It's just me talking to myself, which is usually what we do anyway. So
It's damn near.
You should have it cut so that it's a conversation.
that's not a bad idea. So moving on, we have definitive information on Rainbow Six Siege's sequel. It's not getting one. See, I did that. You see what I did with both the things
yeah.
there? Because it's like clickbait. It's like, hey, like you won't believe what's happening with Rainbow Six Siege's sequel. It's not getting one. There's no Rainbow 7. It's not happening. Give me
And like
something,
all
Kyle. Come on,
clickbait,
give me
it's
something. Give me a
disappointing.
smile. Give me a little something. No? All right.
No, huge miss.
I like that one.
By the way, I like the 4 dynamic thing. I'm really feeding off of this. I like this. I think this needs to be a thing.
Josh feeds off of extra men. Got
I
it.
do. I do. And I
more
think
the merrier.
And I think it's really easy to ease into it, considering we all have like black hair and brown eyes, and like it's just
They can't tell us apart.
they really can't.
It actually is just 4 of you.
That's true. I edited this
Just
earlier.
different stages of facial hair. Yeah.
Oh my god, we should have arranged ourselves by facial hair. Starting with Tristan. Wait, we did! We did!
For our audio listeners,
Oh yeah, so we arrange ourselves by facial hair.
what does that mean?
Most to least.
There you go.
Ascending order.
Okay.
Or descending order, however you want to look at it.
Whichever side you start on.
Whichever country you're in. For our UK listeners, it might be.
If you're in Israel, you're probably going most to least. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on, so the Rainbow Six sequel not happening. The developer says it has no plans for a sequel. Instead, it plans to continue support the game for 10 years. 10 years. I feel like Bungie said the same thing.
It's going great for them.
Yeah, it really is. With the goal to reach 100 operators. So, as opposed to Bungie, though, I think they can actually pull this off with Siege. Because they had kind of a lukewarm, when it came out. But now, I mean, like, the community is, I mean, it's like top 10 every day in Twitch. People love watching it. They're fixing problems, listening to the community while not being bullied by the community. Mm-hmm. Like, they're really improving the game. And for 100 operators, I mean, shit.
What is an operator in the game?
Just a character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with their own like equipment and abilities and things like that.
And you think it'll hold for 10 years?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest issue would be how do you balance 100 operators?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with 100 different characters, which would be kind of fun, but when it gets into the competitive market, which this game absolutely is, it's perfectly balanced. Well, not perfectly, but it's pretty damn well balanced right now to where... I mean, there may be different tiers of operators. Some are definitely better than other ones. Like some you would not bring to a tournament. But overall, it is pretty balanced. There's no OP characters. But with 100, I mean, damn. Like, how do you keep that balance?
I know very little about this game. Is it on consoles?
Yes.
Okay, so are they just going to keep re-releasing it for consoles, or is 10-year support just for PC? Because consoles are going they'll be phased out. You'll have a new gen, so they have
Yeah.
to just re-release the game to keep people playing it.
Wow, I didn't think about that. I mean, their primary...
We'll support it for 10 years if you keep your 360.
The primary players are going to be on, on PC, though.
Yeah.
And maybe there might be some kind of account thing, because, I mean, this is...
It's like Counter-Strike and
forgot
its
who made this.
longevity, probably.
Who made Rainbow Six?
Oh,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
Yeah.
Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft, though, they have a cloud account. So, I mean, maybe, it'll transfer.
Oh, yeah, they've got Uplay. Everyone loves Uplay.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Uplay is so goddamn underrated. Do you realize you can, get DLC and, all kinds of stuff with your Uplay points? You can actually get, like stuff that you would have to pay for by playing games.
Yeah, they did that for
Achievements that you can
Assassin's
spend.
Creed and stuff.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I had no idea. And I have all these freaking points that I've never used because I didn't know that. And I can buy a cool hat if I wanted to. That'd be nice. According to brand director Alexander Remy, quote, "Today we have 36 operators. Year 3 will bring 8 new operators. The goal of 100 is not only a symbol, but it's a testament of the longevity that we want to put in the game. Again, we are exclaiming, I forgot to put the X, exclaiming extremely loud here, there is no sequel planned, and we are here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time." That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see. Moving on to Remedy's new project, codenamed P7. It now has a 2019 release date. Now, I think we covered it last year. I know we at least mentioned it. We learned that it is now currently in production and progressing according to plans. It is described as, quote, "a cinematic third-person action game set in a new Remedy-created universe." God damn it. Fucking camera. Fucking goddamn fucking camera. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Had to fucking get goddamn all the way up here and had to fucking press this stupid one button. One fucking button. That's all I had to fucking press. Just one goddamn button, just so I could get the fucking stream back open.
And we're back.
And create mechanics and storytelling techniques that will offer gamers longer lasting game experiences. I feel like that's a really weird and long and uncreative way of saying, hey, we're making a games of service. Like everybody else's, every other freaking company, they're making games of service, and it makes sense because games of service make they make stupid money. In fact, I heard recently the statistic that a non-games of service single player game will lose 40-something%. I think it was like 60. It was a very high percent profit the next year. It will make significantly less the next year, and a games of service only depreciates by, I think, 13%. I know it's in the teens at the very least. It only depreciates 13% because it is game service, because it is still something that is more new than the single player driven game. So it's a moneymaker, sure, but I don't know about you guys. I'm really tired of these. I mean, maybe it's because I'm getting old. I'm not down for putting 200 hours into another Destiny. I don't want to, do anything like that. I mean,
I didn't put 2 hours into Destiny.
I mean, am I the only one who's, no pun intended for the earlier story, burnt out on this? I couldn't think of another word.
Weak. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's another game Remedy's made?
Quantum Break and
that was terrible.
Alan.
Oh no! Any game with time manipulation sucks. I'm sorry.
What about Time Splitters 2?
Boom.
Okay, any game since the N64.
That was GameCube.
What about Psyops, bitch? No, that's telekinesis.
Was Prince of Persia?
Prince of Persia, bitch.
Oh god, yeah, no, terrible. Sorry, did not like Sands of Time at all.
Sorry, I'm not talking to Kyle anymore.
All right, I'll just see myself off the podcast.
Later. Back to the 3-man podcast, as it should be. I've been saying that for the long. What's wrong with time manipulation?
It's a cheesy break game. It
But it's so much
trivializes and
fun.
goes in games.
But it's time. Everything time is
It takes
fun.
all difficulty out of a game.
What?
Absolutely.
Have you played Quantum Break?
No.
Okay, so you haven't played Quantum Break. Did you play Prince of Persia?
Yeah, and I hated it.
Why?
I beat it too, and I still didn't like it. I played it all the way through because I
played the first
loved
one?
Prince of Persia, the old Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
I loved the first re-release, and then I was like, Sands of Time, cool. No, not about it.
Yeah, and Dana Radcliffe agrees. Kyle is very wrong about
about
Sands of Time.
You
Mark
can all
Mayfield
have your
says
wrong
time travel is
opinions.
a cop-out.
I know how I feel.
Mark
Thank
Mayfield.
you, Mark Mayfield.
No, you're both so wrong. I mean, okay, actually, hold on. Mark Mayfield's right. it is a little bit of a cop-out. It's easy. It's super easy.
Yeah.
But it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so it's like saying the same thing, like, oh, we shouldn't have any more military shooters because, it's such a cop-out to have a military shooter.
No, I'm saying, like, it's like giving a player a quick save abuse without the effort of going through, you have to hit a quick save button.
No, they limit.
You just...
Especially Sands of
bounce
Time.
back.
There's only so many times that you can use that.
Oh, yeah, in a certain amount of time, or if you get pickups. Ooh.
And then Quantum Break, there's no reversal of time. It's all slowing down.
Let me ask you this fun thing.
Yeah.
Would you consider super hot time manipulation?
Ooh.
No.
I mean, in the same way that Quantum Break is, because only... Okay, so do you have the problem with the gameplay or the story? With
Gameplay. The
okay,
gameplay.
so just gameplay.
Yeah,
so
it's a
story,
gameplay issue.
time
Yeah.
travel is fine.
No, time travel.
Okay, actually...
Back to the Future was great, yeah.
We're good again.
Back
we're
to the
good
Future
again.
was
We're good
great.
again.
Gameplay is where I have a problem.
Because I really enjoy it in the story.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And that's the thing. So with Quantum Break, it is really just slowing down and stopping people in time. It's not even about reversing time. Just for puzzles, you reverse time. That's it. By that standard, if that is a time travel game, then Super Hot is also a time travel game because you just slow down time or stop time.
It's time manipulation.
Yeah.
It's still nah.
Okay.
I like Super Hot though. I will absolutely say Super Hot's great. It reminds me of the arcade VR game where you're a cop, Police 911 or something like that. I think was the name of it.
Is that the one?
Where you have to stand in a certain spot and you can
you have to like move.
Yeah, because you're in bullet time
God.
for the whole game, so you have to move around.
That's a good workout.
That
I
was
remember that one.
my jam.
And Mark Bayfield says arch enemy status achieved.
Well, I have the biggest beard, so you know I'm the evil one, right?
That's true. Yeah. And then Leo is
Checks
me
out.
in another in an evil universe, and I don't know. All right, we got sidetracked like we always do.
I guess I needed a bigger mustache to distinguish I'm the evil one.
That's true. All right, so that's out of there. New game this week has been released that is offering a Bitcoin to the first player that can solve the 24 different puzzles. So currently, a Bitcoin is worth about a little over $9,800. So let's just say 10,000, just while we talk about this. And the game only costs $2. So it's called Monte Crypto: The Bitcoin Enigma. In the game, you can work with others to solve puzzles, leave hints and clues behind for other players, or lead them down dead ends. The developers of the game also want to remain anonymous until a winner is crowned. They say, quote, "We are trying to keep our identity secret for now, but we can say that we are a group of game developers and that we had a crazy idea for a game." So first off, I think this is genius. They're going to cover way more than the cost of a Bitcoin and development of the game, because... just everybody just with the idea of chipping in $2 and then the chance to get 10,000, it's very luring. Like I don't like puzzle games. I didn't play The Witness, and I kind of want to throw in my $2, except for the fact that I know that there's so many people who are exactly like me and who are way smarter than me. I'm not even gonna bother.
So you're saying you're too dumb to beat a game?
Yes.
Okay.
Additionally,
wanted to latch on there.
thank you, Kyle.
Yeah.
Additionally, how do you guys feel about this possibly becoming a new game, like a trend in gaming? Because think about it. Like, you don't really even need to have a quality game if you promise
Offering an incentive.
offering an incentive
Incentivized
for
gaming,
beating.
yeah.
People are way more likely to spend money on your game, even if it's not high quality, just to try to get that prize. Do you think that this is an okay thing that the game market could be moving towards? Because, obviously this is already successful. Is this something that we want to see happen in the game community? Or
Absolutely.
is this kind of bastardizing?
Yeah, no, I think it's
the art?
fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, fantastic concept, great execution. From everything that I've seen of screenshots so far, the game is beautiful. It's got a steampunk vibe to it, and I'm really looking forward to, I'll probably buy it for $2 when I get home. I love puzzle games.
Also, Bailey says, "Hey nerds, what's up, Bailey? What's up, dog?" Tristan, what do you think?
I wonder if they're installing a Bitcoin miner on everyone's computer that is running while they're playing the games.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would,
Beautiful.
yeah, that would make sense. What about you, Leo?
I think
Actually, I just realized Tristan, he never said. Yeah. So, how do you feel about
I think it's kind of gimmicky and silly.
No, I
think
absolutely.
it's
but...
definitely just latching on to the whole cryptocurrency craze. So
I think time travel in games time manipulation is also gimmicky and cheap. So
what if you could win a Bitcoin though?
I might be more into it, but still kind of eh.
So, are you comfortable seeing this, become a new trend? Because I can absolutely see it becoming one. Yes, it looks pretty, but there have been a lot of complaints about the game as far as gameplay mechanics go, as far as, puzzles and just problems with the game. This is not a polished game. It looks pretty, but it's
Yeah.
not polished. So
Does it have to be successful?
that's the thing. So putting out a crappy game with a gimmick like this, is that good or bad? Like, how do you feel about that? Would you want that kind? Because that is kind of, tempting to have this prize at the end of it. It's almost like Ready Player One, like everybody's competing for the same, ultimate prize.
Maybe it is a viral tie-in to Ready Player One.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
the game developers are being secretive about it.
Oh, fuck. What? Oh.
I think you're giving
Josh,
I think
yeah.
you're giving Ready Player One's marketing department way too much credit. Way too much credit.
Oh.
And Josh just shit his pants.
No, the other side.
Sorry, Josh just peed his pants.
Oh, the jizz in my pants. God damn, that would be fucking amazing. That would be so great. You blew my mind. I don't even know what to fucking say
your
anymore.
Yeah.
So let's just jump in the chat real quick. Carolina says, so is it just me, or if you look at them from left to right, it looks like the evolution of a beard? We did point that out earlier, and that is correct. Mark Mayfield says, I mean, gamers are already incentivized to play and have been for years, example being gold to Blizzard, balance transfer in World of Warcraft. That is, that's absolutely
very
true.
good point.
It's not anything new.
Yeah. But I mean, this is cold hard, well, not cold hard cash, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like money. Like, it's...
Like a literal
Like, it's
cash prize.
It's cash prize. What do you think, Leo?
Honestly, for me, it would depend on how it's handled. And they're being very upfront about it. It's in the name, Monte Crypto, the Bitcoin Enigma. It's not like there's any mystery as to, like, what the prize is going to be. There's more mystery around who's actually doing it, but...
Yeah.
But-
Hideo Kojima.
But still, like, if they're being honest about it and all the players know what they're getting into and what they stand to gain, all for it.
Motherfucker! Fucking camera piece of shit! Fuck! God damn it, cock! Motherfucker! Son of a fuck! God damn it! Fucking stupid! Fucking goddamn shit fucker! God fucking... God... So, I mean, that's a good point, though. Like, at least, I mean, they're not... this isn't some kind of secret. They know what they're getting into, and for that reason, yeah, I think that... As long as they remain transparent about it.
Yeah, and as far as gimmicks go, like, every game's got a gimmick. It always has a thing
Absolutely.
that it kind of drives it. The question is the gimmick handled well?
Well, I think the thing with this, specifically in this example, is are you paying $2 for a quality video game experience or $2 for a chance to solve some puzzles and win a Bitcoin?
The latter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
So if the
game
game's janky, whatever. You don't give a shit about the game. You just want a Bitcoin.
That's true.
And if it's a good game, all the better.
Yeah.
And so I finally I do have a hypothesis. I'm willing to bet, not a pizza bet or anything, but no balls to the wall, or balls down.
Not gonna
balls
lock
deep,
it in?
Whatever. Not locking
Balls,
it in.
whatever position.
I'm willing to bet if you work with other players, like that's the final solution. Is that like you can't solve the final.
Final solution
You
is
can't-
not a good
don't-
phrase.
Do not say that.
I'm not familiar with what I just said.
That's a Hitler genociding the Jews thing.
Yeah.
He called it the final solution.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Oh God.
I wish
Hey,
we had time
that's-
manipulation
and
right
that's
now.
Okay, no, listen, I'm sorry. No, I swear to God, I did not know that.
That is our first racist moment of the podcast.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So I think if players come together and like in an affirmative action, they come together.
Affirmative action.
Did you really just compare affirmative action to the Holocaust?
I'm sorry.
Josh, you're the worst.
That was the best of. I was just trying to be silly. Like, oh hey, another term that maybe he
You're
didn't
the
realize.
actual
Anything else you want to
worst.
throw in there?
Yeah. Who's under the bus next? Downs? Like, what's next?
I should just. I don't know. So I think if people work together, I'm gonna think about every word I say for the last puzzle. That if they work together in cooperation, that's the answer to the last puzzle, and the reason why people haven't solved it yet is because people don't want to work together. They're even saying like, hey, you could screw over other people, and that's kind of showing the shitty part of humanity. That people won't work together when there's money involved, that they want to just fight each other and compete and stuff. So
I disagree. I think that puzzle games can still be made difficult enough that people just aren't figuring it out. I mean, it's only been out for 5 days, and they've got 16 out of 24 done. It's gonna be a week or so probably until it's finished.
But I mean, dude, think about like even PT. When PT came out, it took them like 2 days to figure that out, and that was not an easy game to figure out at all. Like that was some of the stuff. I'm amazed that they figured out. Take 10 steps at midnight. I mean, yeah, I found out where they learned that, but to even look for those pieces, and and they had to translate things that flash in like a couple seconds. I mean,
I had to teach Ari that you could zoom in.
Huh?
That's how intuitive that game was. When Ari did her playthrough of it,
I
had to teach her that there was a zoom function.
You were looking right at the TV. I thought you were saying, I thought you were like addressing something in chat. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
No, I would call out who said it and what they said because I listen on audio a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm your
Seriously.
Stitcher listener. It's me. Just
Anyways, so that's that, and that's it for the news. So I thought maybe it'd be interesting to talk about what we've been playing. We haven't done that in a while. I've actually been pretty busy with games. I beat Call of Duty World War II. If we're going to talk about it. I beat Call of Duty World War II, and I gotta say it has the most realistic graphics, like cinematics, only cinematics that I've ever seen in a video game. So much so that I thought it was live action for a couple sequences. Like 100%. I'm looking at that. I'm like,
forgot you were playing.
I've seen
looking at
nothing
it.
of this game.
It's insanely beautiful, and then the gameplay is also fantastic. But it's Call of Duty, we come to expect that, and it has its own kind of realistic looking. But it was amazing and a really fun game. And then I've been playing Final Fantasy X on my Vita, which has been bringing back a lot of memories. Leo and I playing that in middle school and stuff. Was it? Yeah, it was middle school. We like got every Aeon, every sword,
every secret weapon, and just pretty much did everything possible in the game.
We 100%ed that shit, absolutely. And then finally, I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Based on Kyle's recommendation, and holy shit, it is awesome. But I have some issues with it. I just realized. Did you look at?
No.
I have the 20 questions.
Sheet? No,
I have the 20 questions game at the bottom.
I didn't.
You didn't
did not
see
see
any
it.
promise?
No. I only saw the 3 games that you just said.
Okay, so I really like the fact that this game, it deals with medieval times and stuff without doing magic or any kind of mysticism or dragons or anything like that. That's really cool. I enjoy that. And for some reason, I've really been getting into the role play of my character.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a lowly servant, so when there's like a noble and stuff, and you have 2 options, you can be like defiant, or you can like just basically fall into place. Whereas normally I know myself and how I like to play my characters. I'm like, fuck you, don't tell me what to do, or you just treat me like shit, I'm not gonna listen to you. I've been like, yes sir, oh I am so sorry sir, 100%, because I want to be a part of this,
you're
this
a peasant.
experience. So like, I'm a peasant, I should know where my place is.
Oh yeah, no. Have you tried
that.
talking down or shit talking nobles yet?
No.
You get beat up.
No, I
Because they can do that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, yes sir, whatever you want sir. Like I'm kowtowing like a motherfucker.
How much farther you want to put the boot, sir?
Yeah, it tastes fantastic. But my issue is with the combat. I do enjoy how complicated it is. It's kind of like For Honor, where so you have the different angles that you can hold your sword at, and you can block from that angle, and then you could attack from that angle, and you're watching where they're holding their swords. So you're like, okay, you're holding up there, then I want to go down here and swipe. But no matter what, they block every fucking thing I swing at them.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
What am I doing wrong?
Okay, so
They block everything.
There's a bunch of different ways
Fights
that you
last
could be
like
fucking
15
up.
minutes with me.
Yeah,
15 minutes. Is that normal?
The way that I got past it is because the character I'm playing is not very high strength or high agility, and you have to train to get high strength and agility. You can't just buy level ups or anything. You have to literally spend real time doing these things to level up those stats.
Gotta grind it out.
And those are your combat stats. So if you're fighting people with a sword, a bludgeon, or an axe, you need to have higher strength and agility than them to beat them. Period. Otherwise, they're just going to block every strike. Their stamina will never go down, and you get fucked.
Well, how do I train?
I said, fuck all that wasted time, and what I do is I just perfect parry everything, and you get a free riposte if you time it right.
Oh.
So
I've been parrying everything. I'm very good at parrying.
Well, to perfect parry is you have to parry the attack angle and time it right. It'll slow motion when you get it right, and that's the slow motion window is where you can riposte.
But how do I build up stuff? Because I
Time? There's
do I just wander in the woods and fight
storyline-
people?
In the main storyline, there's a dude that will train you with different weapons, and you can just practice with him as much as you want to get level ups.
Oh, he did say that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can- and he
I
will
wasn't
be there.
listening because I'm a lowly peasant.
You can either find him somewhere and say go here, or I think he actually stays at the training area.
Okay. And then Mark Mayfield says, watching people stream that game has been a good time. It's awesome and it's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, the devs use satellite imaging to actually
Yeah.
map the place out,
Topography and stuff, yeah.
and they use a lot of references because it takes place in like the 1403
Yeah.
in Bohemia.
And then even like being on the ground, you know, just looking at the weeds and stuff, like things you would never think about in a game, like how. Because let's say you're just playing, you know, just Call of Duty, right? Everything is just beautiful green grass and it looks great, but it's like it's all like very manicured, like a fucking golf field. Like it looks beautiful.
Like not natural.
That's the thing; it's not natural at all. And
I
in
can
this
explain
game,
why when you're done. I can.
well, in this game, like you're looking around and like there's overgrown weeds, but not all the same color. Like there's like, you know, some with flowers, some without flowers, some like tall, some, you know, whatever, and it all sways in the wind and it's so goddamn beautiful. So why is that a thing?
So specific to this game, every art asset is hand placed. In other games, they set a template
copy
and
paste a lot.
Yeah.
and it'll autofill the template with whatever asset they have ready to go there. So like this patch of grass repeated 3,000 times. Every art asset in this game has been hand placed. Every tree, every plant, everything you see, a dev went through and said that goes there and that goes
remember
there,
hearing about that,
and
yeah.
it gives it a complete like hand painted feel when you're playing. It's beautiful. Oh god.
I mean, everything, like even like I chased some dude and then like the whole time I'm chasing him, looking around like that's so fucking beautiful. Like it's riding a horse through like the countryside, like looking at little puddles on the ground. I mean, everything about it is just gorgeous. But you can't deny this, it's a little winded. Fucking camera piece of shit! Fuck! Fuck you, camera! You asshole! You motherfucker! Son of a bitch! The fucking goddamn camera piece of shit! Fucking whore! It's a little long-winded because, like, you know, with every cutscene, like they're not long, but you'll do like a 2-minute cutscene, and that's really interesting. The story is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll walk to like a little errand, and that takes a while, and then you get another 2-minute cutscene, and you walk, and then you get another 2-minute cutscene, and it's like hours sometimes before you fight again.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
If
I
you
need more action in my life.
I mean, they made it to be a low fantasy, like true to the times experience, and I mean, would you want to go around fighting for your life every 5 seconds?
If you're into that sort of thing.
If I'm as good of a
It's like
fighter,
an anti-Skyrim
I was gonna
almost.
say, if I'm as good of a fighter as my character is, then
Which
fuck
is
yeah.
apparently getting the shit kicked out of you constantly. So,
But I'm winning. It may take 15
Are
minutes
you?
and I leave like, oh, God. Like right now, if you were to load my game, everything is red. Like, my hand is all fucked up. Like, I think I was fighting with, like, one thing. Like, yeah, I got very messed up, but I walked away from that one. The other guy didn't.
it's my favorite thing to do is to shoot people in the hands with a bow before I close.
How?
Because if your hand's crippled, you can't use the sword right.
But I don't even know how to use the bow is just, like... it's so hard to use.
I know this is going to sound shocking, but you have to practice to get good at stuff.
I
I may have mentioned that
But-
before.
God damn it, dude! Like there's a mission where you have to hunt rabbits.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the thing is, it's a very realistic game, but the rabbits do not get scared by arrows. So I'm sitting here going, miss, 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 and I'm like, there's like 15 arrows just surrounding this rabbit. It's just like. What a beautiful day. Like, nothing happened. Then finally, the last one, fucking get him. And I walk up. I have like 7 broken arrows and 7 good arrows. I'm just yanking all these out of the ground. I'm like, all right, that's one. And then I'm trying to do it again. It was very difficult.
I haven't seen much of this, but it sounds like the next evolution of. You guys ever play Mountain Blade?
Yeah.
Mountain Blade, yeah. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, no,
actually haven't.
It sounds like it had a lot of the similar.
Yeah, that's a fair
qualities.
parallel. Yeah, real serious about making sure that things were true to the times, and low fantasy, no magic, no
experience.
bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
So what have you been playing, Kyle?
I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, what's that about?
Well, you see,
How's the fighting mechanics in that game? No, the archery. How's that?
it's great.
How are the rabbits?
Fuzzy.
Oh.
And most of them are dead around me.
How's the poop on everything?
The poop?
I mean,
It's
there,
medieval times.
Actually, no.
there
there's
are a
poop
lot of
everywhere. There's a lot of
toilets
poop.
and a
There's
lot of
poop.
horse shit everywhere. Yeah,
Black Plague, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah, I've been playing that. I'm trying to play more Heroes of the Storm.
okay.
I've been out of that for a little while, and they're doing a lot of stuff there. Been trying to get back in.
Nice.
That's about it. I'm boring. That's all I got.
Tristan?
I have been playing tons of Monster Hunter World.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you getting good at that monster hunting game?
Yeah, I've been switching around with weapons, mainly using light bowgun and then insect glaive. I think it's like a little
Insect
over 100
glaive.
hours. Yeah. Still really enjoyable.
One of my favorite things that I've been hearing people say about that game is the parallel between Monster Hunter and Shadow of the Colossus. So it's kind of like the same almost, where you're going up against a giant beast that takes a long time to take down.
Tame
And
the
at the end of Shadow of the Colossus, when you take down this thing, and like there's sad music, and you're kind of like reflecting, like, oh my god, I kind of feel bad about taking
Jesus.
taking down this beautiful beast, and the guy you can like pray before it and like give it the respect. In Monster Hunter, you take down the thing, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take your feet and make them into a pretty hat, bitch. I'm gonna carve you into a million pieces and get it fed to me by cats. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
there's like no respect for these giant creatures. I don't know. I thought it was really funny.
I mean, you just went from like real life to anime. Like that's the line you just drew.
yeah.
It's the same story, but it's how real people would act, and then anime,
and then anime. Yeah, anime.
and it sure is anime.
Yeah. But you, I mean, are you okay? So with Monster Hunter, the thing I've been worried about that because I really want to play it. I hear that yes, you can do it single player, but it's really not worth it. That you should do it multiplayer, because and then if you're doing it multiplayer, there's a lot of like carrying that sometimes people need to do just to kind of explain to you mechanics that are not explained in the game, and it's not very user friendly almost.
Yeah, no, that's like a staple of the Monster Hunter franchise is that it's very, I guess, obtuse. It doesn't really explain
Steep
a lot
learning
of
curve.
Yeah. But it's very satisfying when you do pick a weapon and you learn it because they're all dramatically different. It's like playing a completely different game when you're using the different weapons. You can definitely do it solo. I did most of the fights solo, but I mean, there is something fun about just hanging out with a bunch of people and hunting monsters. When I'm playing it solo, I play it as, I call it like a podcast game. So I'll be like listening to podcasts and stuff while I'm playing it, just kind of not completely focusing on it. The story is forgettable, so if you're in it for the story,
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. And you
But-
can beat it really quickly too, right?
Yeah, the story is pretty short, but Monster Hunter games aren't really about the story. So
Damn it.
No, they're about the grind.
I forgot about a news article I wanted to add to this. A new game came out this week.
Quality content.
Metal Gear Solid Survive.
oh yeah,
We've been wondering, is it going to be good? Is it going to suck? It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I mean, apparently it can be fun to somebody who really, really wants to get into it, but it is just not anything special. And good for everybody, because I didn't want this game to be good. I was open to it being good. It's just, nah.
You were actively rooting against it.
Well, yeah, because, the freaking Konami fires Kojima and then makes a bastard version of his game that has no Metal Gears in it. Not a single Metal Gear in a Metal Gear game.
Now, zombies called Wanderers are apparently the thing now.
Fucking fuck them. Any other games you've been playing?
no, just that.
What about you, Leo?
Well, I actually started a game that you suggested. Yeah. Persona 5.
Oh,
Which I probably realistically would have gotten to at some point because I'm a huge Persona fan. Well, Megami games in general. So, I've been getting into that almost through the first castle. So I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah.
And jumping back to a little bit earlier, I love the soundtrack. I've always loved the soundtrack of Megami games.
Never see it coming. I never know the words. I don't know. You never see it come. Anyways, okay. That's cool. That's cool. And you know what the best part is? If you're enjoying it and you're only at the first castle, oh my god, it gets so much better. It gets so much better.
Oh, I'm sure.
Really good. And been playing anything else?
I played Marvel Heroes Omega. I
thought they shut that down.
I was playing it. I didn't.
Ah.
I'm not playing it now, but I was playing the original Marvel Heroes 2 on the computer. I just wanted to give it a shot and see where we would go. Honestly, it's kind of a time waste. It's a time suck. You just kind of grind. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean that perfectly describes Monster Hunter. So
And strip clubs.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now is the time when we're going to move on to video game 20 questions. This is where I picked a random video game before the podcast started for once. And these guys, these jokers right here, are going to have 20 questions to guess the video game. And if they get it wrong, then they each get punched in the face. No, that's not going to happen.
we have 50% more brain
before that
power
happens.
here.
I know, that's the thing. So I picked actually a more difficult game than I normally do.
Uh-oh.
that sucks.
I would say knowing everybody at this table's style in gaming and the kind of games that you guys like, I'm willing to bet that you have all at least heard of this game. I know that at least one of you has played it. And you could probably, I was gonna say, like, wow, I just gave out. Okay, so anyways, I know you played.
So it's
it.
an action RPG.
Yeah.
Got it. It's an action RPG.
That narrows
it down. All right. So,
How's your day?
I don't have to pee this time. We're not drinking beer. So,
All right.
by the way, we should drink beer every episode.
I actually thought about getting some, but I was running behind on my
the
way
episode
here.
would get progressively better.
It did. No, it did. Like, last time, freaking like the back and forth between like Brandon and Kyle and I, like it was fantastic. We should absolutely drink.
Two beers is enough to loosen up.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to get drunk.
First question: are you ready to hit the button on the camera in the next few minutes because it's going to happen again?
Don't you fucking. It's randomized.
It's jinxed
It's
already.
completely random because it happened the first time in like 7 minutes, and it's only happened 3 times, and it's been 47 minutes. So math.
Quick maths.
Yeah, there you go.
Math.
But real question: is it an action RPG?
Yes. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, I feel so good about that.
And also be careful with that one.
Okay, so it's got RPG-like elements to it.
But it's an action game.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like most games are action-y. It's either action or like a puzzle or story. So
God damn it! Fucking stupid fucking! Why did you fucking say that, Tristan? Why did you fucking give the fucking camera the idea to do that? Fucking don't you slap hands! Don't you slap hands? They can't see you slap hands. You gotta say slap, motherfucking son of a bitch. Okay, so we're on question number 2.
Here, I got one. Are you in control of multiple characters?
No, that's a good question. Okay. That's a very good
great question.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
how about is it single player?
Sure. Go
Feel
for it.
good about that? Is it single player?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
You also don't know when it came out yet, so I just wanted to point that out.
So that's going to be a big hint.
No, I'm just saying, like, usually that's where we start because it...
Yeah, I've always wondered
Narrows
why we
down.
start there. I never really feel like that helps me a lot.
Really?
Like, it's very relevant to the game, but I feel like that's an ending question. You want to
Well, I mean, like-
narrow down the game.
Well, like, right now, you don't know if it's from 1995 or 2015. Like, it could be, a 2D side-scroller, or it could be, you know...
Those 2D side-scrolling action RPGs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. The. Oh no, it's isometric. Never mind.
Did it come out for consoles?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 4. Doing good stuff.
Feeling good.
Doing good.
And it's going to be a little obscure.
Yeah.
A little
Remember
bit.
that.
A
It's
little
a little
bit, yeah.
obscure.
All right. I think I'm going to narrow down the time period.
Sure.
So, was this something I would have played when I was in high school?
Wow.
No, I don't know. No, you gotta give me years. You gotta give me years.
Let's go with 90s then. Just was it a game from the 90s?
Did it take place between, like, we
Did
usually
it come out and were people playing it in the 90s?
in the 90s? Yes. It is a 90s game. 90s kids will.
90s games. Now all I can think of is Baldur's Gate. I wish it were multiple characters.
Well, I can save you time on that. I didn't play it. So.
Oh, my
Let's
heart.
just start asking you, did you play?
That's the thing. We played a lot of games in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
That was our
Jesus.
life. We didn't have friends. Like I don't know about you, but
My
he was
friends
my
played
only
games with me.
friend, and we just played video games nonstop. So He had a
I had
compact
this friend named
computer.
Josh, and no one believed me.
He had a compact computer, so we were playing some pretty high-end PC games.
I had a compact,
Yeah.
classy machine.
Playing some Aliens vs Predator on that. It was so dope.
Oh, AVP, so good.
That's the sound of the gun.
Was that a minigun? was that?
I don't know what that was.
The assault rifle weapon.
Sounds like you're trying to.
That's a little
vibrator
Mexican,
noise.
That's a little
You're making the
Mexican
noise
bee.
of a vibrator.
It's a little Mexican bee. That's what the. This is a real thing I do.
back to
This
the
is really
racism.
stupid. Sometimes when I get cold, I'm like, "You want to hear my impression of a gay bee?" That's for me. Fuck you guys. Okay, let's do this for 5
Quality
questions.
content.
5 questions in.
I wish the camera would have just turned off right now.
Just a fuck you.
Hey, give it a minute.
All right.
All right.
So it's not Baldur's Gate.
No, because it's only one character. You only control one character.
And it's a single player.
Single player action RPG in the 90s. And that was a yes on console?
Yes, on console.
Okay.
Oh God, we got to make chat go away. I almost forgot. By the way, chat, if you have my pen, you got it. If you guys have a question that you want to try to help them with, after 10 questions, I will use one of them if they're good. So chat if you want.
All right.
Does that go to our count?
Yeah.
1. Yeah, you get 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll only take one that is
Helpful.
That's gonna helpful. That's gonna helpful.
Oh yeah, I just snuck right into your sentence.
If it's much helpful, then then I will grab good.
Much help, great game. Wow.
Wow.
Such good.
All right.
Down the console. Great idea.
Should we try for company?
Sure, go for it.
That's not bad. What do we want to try for country first? Because I mean, there's a shitload of companies. And,
Yeah, that's true. I guess we can narrow it down if we find out if it's from Japan or from the States.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. It's either us or there, or it's Ubisoft.
And if it's an action RPG from Japan, it might actually narrow it down even further, considering it came from the 90s.
Yeah.
Because I think of one that stands out, but I want to be sure before I guess that.
Ask
Okay.
something to narrow it down then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Is it a Japanese game?
Yes, but be careful with that.
Fuck. Be careful with it is Japanese.
Yep. 100%.
Now I just want to know what that means.
All right.
Okay. Well, company then. Japanese companies.
Okay. Is it a SquareSoft game?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
First try.
Way to go. Way to go. Good job. Wow.
All right. Let's see.
We're on 7. I mean, you guys are doing fantastic.
Does it have sequels?
Oh shit. Yeah, I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Yes. I'm gonna say yes because I'm pretty sure I saw that it did have sequels.
If I find out that it's a no in 5
It
questions,
might. Let me double check.
I'm gonna pinch your nipples so hard.
No, I don't like my nipples. Being,
I will
no.
turn it so
All right,
purple.
you guys do your thing.
All
Don't
right.
look at my phone.
Well, after that,
I thought I knew what it was, but if he's not even sure it has sequels, then it's probably not the game I thought it was.
okay.
Yeah. So, let's see.
What about
Yes. Yes, it definitely has.
It has sequels.
Yeah.
How about something like
Or this one.
Wild Arms?
I don't think I've played that one. Not that I remember.
I'm trying to think games where I think you only control one character in that.
Is there magic in the game?
Ooh, that's good.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Check chat.
So there's magic in the game. Action RPG. Played it.
Great content, guys.
Loudest.
How about something? Let's see, in the 90s. No, I wouldn't. I was playing a lot of Super Nintendo games in the 90s, but they weren't released there.
My guess is it's probably going to be a PlayStation game.
Yeah,
Ask.
yeah. Since it's Square.
Go now.
Is it a PlayStation game?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I
You
just
shouldn't have marked
erased 3.
Yeah. Oh, weird. We're on 3 questions.
Nice.
All right, so it's a PlayStation Square game, action RPG, 1 controlled character. There is magic. We have a lot of information about this
Yeah,
game.
you do.
And I played it, and it's not Baldur's Gate. So,
Yes.
all right.
Now I want to play Baldur's Gate.
I've never played Baldur's Gate.
Fuck! They just released the remaster
Alright.
2 years ago. It's
Really?
so good.
Is it good? Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when they remastered it, is it like up to today's standards? At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
least?
they-
like I don't care about graphics. It's just gameplay. Mostly.
Yeah, no, they changed the resolution and the font and made it a little less shitty to play.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's super great.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Hot.
All right. So we know there's magic in it.
What are you guys thinking? Where you leaning?
Nothing.
Well, I played a shit ton of Final Fantasy games, so but
I definitely.
don't-
Yeah, but he would not have to look up if Final Fantasy had
I know,
sequels.
I know.
Yeah. And
Same
you
with
control
Kingdom
more than
Hearts,
one
so it's not
character
one of
in
that.
those, too.
Yeah.
But I think you might not like be on a bad line there. Like think something like that you only control a single character.
Yeah.
Remember too that I gave you a be careful with action RPG. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and also Japanese.
And also Japanese. Well, no, I think you don't need to worry about that one anymore.
Okay.
I'll just tell you because this isn't going to help you narrow down the game. It was developed in both the United States and Japan.
Oh, okay, it was a joint
So,
product.
That's not going to help you narrow down the game. But Square did that with several of their games. So
Yeah.
now that you know that it's Square, that doesn't really it's not going to help you or hurt you anymore.
Okay. So yeah, so we can rule out Final Fantasy. We can rule out Kingdom Hearts. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because
no.
even he knows that
You-
ain't sequels.
Yeah. Though in Kingdom Hearts you do control only one character.
Can your character speak?
Yes.
Oh, that rules out a lot of Japanese RPGs.
I know exactly the question because on question number 20, I give you the question, and then that's supposed to be the one that like really helps you get it. So I got one for that.
Okay.
All right, just throw out questions. Let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
Still nothing in chat yet.
Do you play as a human?
Yes. God damn it, fucking camera! You piece
look.
of shit! You motherfucker! You fucking expensive piece of shit! Why don't you stay on for once in your fucking goddamn motherfucking life? We're on 12.
Wow.
All right. So
What do you think?
you're human. There's magic.
Your character speaks. Play as one character.
It's an action RPG.
But be
Whatever you happen to mean by that.
But be
Yeah.
careful with that. That is
Square single player action or RPG is be careful. I'm really bad with
Yeah.
oh,
developers.
and then it came out on PlayStation.
I'm really bad with developers because I don't think Square developed the game I'm thinking of.
I want to push you guys in the right direction. This is a tough one, but like, ask more about the character.
Okay.
It's a character female.
Yes,
Okay.
Oh,
that was gonna be
Yeah.
my 20th question. You guys got this. You guys got this.
So female protagonist.
but make sure you narrow it down before you say the name of the
Okay,
game.
so a 90s Square game with a female protagonist. That's the only character you control.
Yeah.
Like
my mind automatically goes to Final Fantasies, but it's not
Fatal
one of that.
Frame or Parasite Eve.
I know Parasite Eve, but I never played it, so it can't be that. And Fatal Frame I haven't played. So those two are out.
You guys got this. Think about what think of every game with a female character.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And then narrow it down by that. So what's the difference between, each one?
I'm just trying to think of more games with a female protagonist, honestly.
I mean, even just rule out ones you've said. Maybe that'll inspire you to remember another one.
Nothing, man.
What about Silent Hill? Like one of the Silent Hill games. female protagonists, their sequels.
That was Silent
that
Hill
was
3,
inspired.
right?
Well, let's see. In the 90s, it could be Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. That was more my brother's thing. Silent Hill wasn't one I really touched.
Can you only play as a female character?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm gonna scratch that off because earlier you said, can you control multiple characters?
Oh,
Well, not
true.
at the same time. Like, you could choose to be
Like,
either a
choose to be
male
male
or
or
a female.
Oh, I understood that there's only one character that you choose.
Okay.
I was
I'll
taking it to
just
mean
plug it
that
that
you
to
don't
you.
control more than one at a single
That's what
time.
how I took it.
That's what I
Oh.
thought it meant. Not that can you swap.
That's what I meant
Oh, I
before.
don't even know then.
Okay.
I don't even know. The main character is one. You control mostly the main character. I don't.
Mostly the main
So-
character.
I know. I'm pretty sure.
the
like,
question
you
was
only-
asking if you have
no,
like,
I'm-
party combat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty.
you tell
no,
everyone what to do.
I'm like 90% sure you just control the main character. 90.99 maybe. Now I'm doubting myself.
So that means that there is a party, then.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
now
yeah,
I forgot.
it
Now
does.
I forgot about.
Yeah,
hold
it
on,
does.
Hold on. Because now I'm starting to think. I'm like, wait. I thought this game was one thing, but maybe it's another. Hold on. Just guess games.
and now we find out it's a rail shooter.
Just give me a second. Hold on. I got this. this. Do your thing.
Keep thinking of games with female protagonists that Square made. Any Square females.
I don't think they made Tomb Raider, right? So-
They made the new one.
And that definitely had sequels. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely did.
True. But I didn't play the new one.
How about
This is in the 90s.
No, that was N64.
I was thinking like Resident Evil, but that wasn't Square.
Okay.
So
No,
That
I'm.
was Capcom.
There's you control one character and you're the main character. I was right.
Okay.
and there's magic in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
there's
that
there's magic in Resident Evil.
The magic of science!
No, they That was pretty good.
That was good. All right. You guys, you have so much information. You're right there.
Okay.
It's got to be a question in chat. Come on, chat. Help me out here.
now chat hates us.
How about if the character's an adult?
Go for it.
Sure.
Right, is the main character an adult?
I don't know how that helps you. But yeah, sure.
I mean, you could be playing as a kid.
Name one female kid character PlayStation game.
PlayStation?
One.
Last of Us.
Eat a
No,
dick.
no, original PlayStation
Oh.
game.
Original PlayStation.
Last of Us.
Damn it.
Got him. Any Sailor Moon or Card Capture Sakura, like any anime game ever on the PlayStation?
No. Yeah, on the PlayStation
Yeah,
game.
any anime game. Just pick an anime.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay,
Sailor
well,
Moon. Any Sailor Moon game that came out on the PlayStation.
I don't know. Okay, fine. Then, you know it's not Sailor Moon.
Did I ask that?
No, but now
I'll
you
look
know
for
that.
info.
But now you know. Oh, you're off the.
It's not the
shit.
one named
Yeah,
Sailor
fuck.
Moon.
All right, come on, guys.
All right.
Red 14.
okay.
We're right there. You can taste it.
Is there platforming in it?
No.
Actually, that was pretty good. I like that.
I
I just can't. I can't think of anything. I can't think of any games. Do you level up?
Oh shit.
Is there a level up mechanic in the game?
I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
I feel like
I don't know. No, I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna take that away.
I feel
don't
like
know.
that should be
I don't know.
something you would know or not.
I forgot. I knew enough about the game for you guys to get it.
Okay,
I
so
don't
Josh
know that.
hasn't played this game.
I haven't played this game in a very long time,
Okay, so you have played this game. You just don't remember.
and so have you.
Okay.
Damn it.
So it's a game you guys played together in the 90s. It's on the PlayStation.
Female.
You were
protagonist.
likely drinking Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Maybe some Doritos.
Yeah, just
Probably beating it off to anime titties.
growing out a neck beard.
No, you were definitely not growing out a neck beard yet. I had facial hair before you did.
Well, yeah, you're older than me. That's kind of a given.
By 1 year. By 1 year.
And you grew it, but like a year before I did.
No, it wasn't until college when you grew yours. I grew mine in high school. Oh, sorry, you had like a little thing on your lip though. That was the thing. Yeah. Okay, so
You shouldn't talk about yourself like that, Josh.
what? It's not the size. Okay.
So, those questions.
Okay,
Questions.
so 15.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm at a loss.
I'm out of.
You named games earlier. Eliminate those.
I don't know how. Okay, so Silent Hill was one that I named. How can we eliminate that?
I haven't played.
Does the game have horror
No,
elements?
he hasn't played.
Okay, so it has
That's
horror.
a big thing.
Yeah,
It has
okay,
horror
so it is
elements.
a horror
big
game.
thing.
Yeah, it's a horror game.
Have you played any of the Fatal Frame games?
No, I have not.
Okay, so
I wouldn't rely on that.
on his memory.
I've been sitting here just biting my lip. But I think he's forgetting games he's played.
I
Do
haven't
you
played
take
Fatal
pictures in this game?
You've
I know that
played,
I haven't.
You had this game. You had this game.
That's a question.
Do you play picture? Do you take pictures in this game?
No.
Okay.
But you've played
not Fatal
this
Frame.
game.
Okay.
You've absolutely played this game.
So
I've given it away completely. I've just given it away. I'm just like, here it is on a platter.
It was one of the games you asked me earlier. Then
I don't remember what I said.
God damn it! I give you this.
have
I'm giving it
ideas, I just
to you.
forget
I'm not
them.
even
did you
counting
say
questions
Parasite
anymore.
Eve before?
Yes, I did. Have you played that?
I haven't, but I may. Have...
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Okay.
You totally played Parasite.
Hey, Josh.
I borrowed it from you.
Hey, Josh.
I may have had it, but it doesn't mean I played it.
Hey, Josh.
Why would you buy a game and then
Josh.
never play
Because
it?
I didn't
Josh.
buy it. I have a
Josh.
brother.
Hey, you want to lock that one in, Tristan?
Yeah, go ahead and lock it in.
Hey, is it Parasite Eve?
No, it's not Parasite.
Shit, we lost.
Whoa, we lose.
Parasite Eve.
That's what he just said.
No, but seriously, and you had the sequel. You did. You had the game and the sequel. I
Parasite
borrowed
Eve
it from
too.
you.
I also
Parasite
had a
Eve.
brother who
Parasite
played
Adam.
video games too.
He didn't play those kinds of video games?
Yeah, he did. He loved Silent Hill. That's why we had Silent Hill games.
Okay, but still, you had it. You had Parasite Eve 2.
That doesn't mean I played it.
You totally played it.
I never played
You
Parasite
played
Eve.
Dino Crisis 2. You had that one also.
yeah, I did play
I
that.
do.
You
I
didn't
watched
ask
my
about
friend
that.
play it and
That's
thought
a
it was too
female
creepy
character.
for me.
Okay, was that the answer?
It could have been. I should have changed it. I
Can't
should have
remember.
changed
In
the
Parasite
answer.
Eve, is your main character Eve, or was that the villain?
That's the
Eve was
villain.
the
You were
villain,
Ava.
But the
Okay.
main character is also.
So I.
Hey, Mark got it. Yeah.
So I was working. I was worried about for some reason I thought that it was a turn-based.
No, it's not.
RPG.
It's an action game.
It's an action game, yeah.
it's
But
not
for
an
a
RPG.
second, I remembered it as a turn-based
Yeah, that's
thing.
not an RPG.
It's a survival horror action role-playing game. Square developed both U.S. and Japan. Takes place in 1997. Takes place in New York. And Leo absolutely played it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you fucking goddamn! Fuck you, camera! You whore! You bitch! I fucking hate you, camera! You stupid motherfucker! You piece of shit, camera! You fucking... Guys, thank you so much for watching today. We have new episodes every Monday on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and Stitcher. You can subscribe on youtube.com/DownRFierceGaming, where we have all of our cool little videos. Actually, Leo was in a video where we threw him in VR and he didn't get scared. Chris and I did, but he didn't get scared, so you can check out that video. Plus, you can watch every Sunday where we have our live streams on Facebook.com/DownRFierceGaming, Twitter @DRF Podcast. This guy will start tweeting, apparently. You said that you would.
I did not say tweeting. I said I will,
no tweeting?
I will Twitch and I will
Twitch and
Snapchat.
That's right, my bad.
That's all I do.
We're still not going to tweet because I don't...
Subscribe on Patreon for my new lewds.
Oh. What? Isn't that a drug?
Quaaludes? No. Lewds
Isn't that a rapper?
Lewds are nudes with clothes on. You take sexy pictures, but still have clothes on.
That's a thing?
That's a thing, yeah.
I
can show you some
Can you
lewds.
make money doing that?
Yes,
I
a
could
lot
do
of money.
that.
I have a friend that
I
makes
don't know if you can make
$6,000 a month on
money doing
Patreon.
I could totally do it though. Maybe not money, but
Quality content.
so twitch.tv/DRF Podcast, where this guy might be doing some streaming. Snapchat @DRF Podcast, where he might be doing some snapping. Merchandise, you can buy merchandise if you want. I wouldn't. You can go to Teespring.
Great sale.
Don't fucking buy our shirts. Why would you want to endorse the show? Teespring.com/DownRFierce if you hate yourself. If you really hate yourself, you should go to Patreon.com/DownRFierce and give us money. Because look what we do with it. We spend it so wisely. Well, thank you. I've cracked. I've lost it. You can give us money on Patreon. Give it. Just give us money.
Give us all the money.
now.
Give us your money now.
Give us the money.
All of it.
Want your money.
Show me the Morty.
We give you thanks every week at the end of the episode, like Mark Mayfield. Thank you, Mark Mayfield.
Thank you, Mark.
I also want to thank Brian Altano, Damon Hadfield, and MC Lars for letting us use their music. And we want to thank our executive producers, Carolina Jarvis, Brian Kaminsky, and Andrew Facekicker Kirkendall.
Face kicker.
Face kicker guy.
If it makes you feel any better. I've seen the actual Japanese horror movie live action thing that has no relation to Parasite Eve.
Is it called Parasite
It's
Eve?
called Parasite Eve.
No relation, though.
No.
We can't end the podcast that way.
I just did it to frustrate you.
I was getting in character to end the podcast.
You can end it with a dad joke.
I don't know any dad jokes.